welcome. Coach Tonya here at Critical Bench. This is a workout that's mainly targeted towards our lady viewers. This is a beginner barbell workout for women. Now what I've done is I've taken my favorite barbell exercises and put this workout together. It's not a follow along workout, it's a demo because I do want to give you some tips and suggestions, especially if you are a beginner, because you don't want anybody getting hurt. I'm not going to be loading any weight on the bar, I'm just going to be working strictly with the bar. Now if you have some experience with the bar and you can handle a bit more weight and you have access to that, by all means throw a couple plates on there and do that as well. Now you can do this as a full workout, or what you can do is pick and choose your favorites to include them in the workouts you're already doing. So on that note, let's get started and let me show you some of my favorite barbell exercises. So the first exercise I want to show you is a deadlift. Deadlift is my absolute, hands down, my favorite exercise ever to do. So I'm just going to lift the bar up and I'm going to bring it out here without taking my cameraman's knees out. And I'm just going to set it on the floor in front of me. Again, I'm not using any weight because I just want to show you the exercise. So you want to step up to the bar. Now there's two stances. You can do a traditional stance, feet pointed straight forward. You can do a sumo stance, so that's a wider, you position your legs wider, toes pointed out at about 45 degrees. I prefer doing a sumo deadlift. It just feels better for me. I'm very tall, I have back issues. It's just the one that feels most comfortable, but I do tend to mix it up with traditional deadlifts every once in a while. When people talk about their grip, I always say to somebody, just stand up normally in front of the bar, and where your hands fall naturally is where you want to be gripping the bar as far as distance. So you kind of come down, grab the bar. I do a one hand over, one hand under. That's what I like. You can definitely do an underhand or overhand, whatever you prefer. This is my preferred grip. Knees are bent. I'm hinging at the hips. You want to keep the bar close to the front of the body, and then slowly lower down, hinging at the hips, keeping a nice straight back. Coming down, and then up. Slowly lower down again. Love this exercise. Great for that posterior chain. Coming up, keep that bar close. And there you go. That's your deadlift. Okay, so we're gonna do a squat. Now I have to get under the bar here. Same thing. I need to back out and get out of here without killing anybody. So I'm in the light. Filming day issues. Okay. So again, toes pointed forward for a traditional squat. You want your bar placed kind of just above. You don't want it sitting, there's a bone sort of at the top, or the base of your neck, kind of top of the spine there. You don't want it resting on that bone. Some people like to have a cushion or a towel. It feels a little more comfortable for them. I call this a low bar. Let me turn around again. So the bar is sitting a little bit below, not really below my shoulders, but it's kind of resting on that muscle there. Okay. Watch yourself there, Jamari. So two stances, toes forward, or again, taking that wider stance and going into a sumo. Again, I just prefer the sumo. All right, I feel like I can get a little bit lower, back straight. You want to keep that core really tight, a nice breath in, and lower and come down, and pop up. And again, other stance would look like this. Come down and up, lower and up, and that's your squat. Now, if you've never done a squat before with a barbell, I would strongly recommend you book a session with a trainer or hook up with somebody, a friend, somebody that's been lifting for a while that can actually watch your form, because this is one that you really want to, all lifts you want to do correctly, but we really don't want anybody hurting their back unnecessarily, so proper form and technique is very, very important for this lift. The next lift I want to show you is a bench press. So you're going to need a bench, you're going to need a rack, so this is definitely, unless you have a home gym, this is something that you do need access to gym equipment to be able to do it. So you want to get back on the bench here. Bar above you. You don't want it too high and you don't want it too low either. Okay, so gripping the bar, feet planted on the ground. Big breath in, push up, coming down, and pushing up. Now really people say where does the bar go as you're coming down, like for placement. So you want it kind of like middle of the breast line. That's, if you can think about that, that's where you're bringing it to. Slight pause. You're not resting on the chest. Slight pause, push up. Slight pause, push up. That's a great exercise for you ladies to strengthen those pecs. It's also good for arms and shoulders, so you definitely want to include this one in your workouts. All right, the next exercise I want to show you is a bent over row. Again, another really, it's a favorite of mine. Now, just changing your grip changes some of the specific muscle groups it's targeting, but overall, this is a great upper body lift to do. So again, you want to step up to the bar, feet about shoulder width apart, come down. I'm going to go with an underhand grip today. That's what I feel like. So you want a slight hinge at the hip, back straight, and you're going to pull in and then lower down. Pull to that belly button and lower. Just like that. This next exercise is called a kneeling scrape the rack press. You may want an extra mat or towel on the floor because you are going to be on your knees. You're going to need to have the bar already set on the rack. Okay, so you want it just at chest level. Grab the bar, lift it up, and scrape it up the rack. You're actually applying pressure. That's going to help keep your back straight. It's going to help keep your body aligned. It's also going to help force you to keep that core tight so we don't start swaying the back. Okay, so apply that pressure, scrape up, build those beautiful tank top shoulders. One more. All right. There you go, scrape the rack. So the last two exercises I want to show you require the landmine setup. Now most gyms, actually I've never been in a gym that didn't have some way to set the barbell up for what's called a landmine. Now, if you're somebody that has a garage gym, you might actually have this, especially if you've got the rack. If not, if you have two really solid walls in a corner, you can just place the bar in the corner and that will support and hold the bar in place. You can do the landmine exercises. So this first one is a single arm landmine press. So you grab the barbell in one hand, feet about shoulder width apart, soft knee is nice, core tight, okay? We don't want any of this swaying happening that's gonna harm your lower back. And all we're gonna do is push up and lower down. Fantastic exercise. Requires more strength than you would think when just looking at it because it looks easy to watch it. Okay, so whatever we do on one side, obviously we got to do on the other side. Again, I'm just demoing, so that was a couple reps on my right. Let's do a couple on the left. Just like that. Remember to breathe. And that's your single arm landmine press. Now we're going to keep the bar here and we're going to work lower body and we're going to go into a reverse lunge. So again, I'm not resting this on my shoulder at all. That's just going to hurt. Okay, but I am holding it close to my body. You may have to play around a little bit with your feet just to figure out how to do this reverse lunge because it feels like, if you've never done it, it feels a little awkward. But basically step back, come down and up. Now what you can do is if you want to add an extra movement to it, you can push up when you come up. So now you've added the single arm press into your lunge. So you can just stick with the reverse lunge like so, or we'll do the other side. Or what you can do is do your reverse lunge and come up into that press. Down and up. And up, keeping that core really tight because that's going to help protect your spine, keep you safe. There you go, reverse lunge with the landmine. All right, so there are some of my favorite barbell exercises that can get you started. Again, you can do all of those as your single workout. Make sure you give yourself that 45-second to 1 minute rest in between the exercises. Give yourself a good 1.5 to 2 minutes in between each round. Make sure you got water handy. If you've already been working with a barbell or you have other workouts you're doing that you love, just pick and choose some of these to include in. Mix it up, have a little fun, add a little variety to your workout. Now, if you like this style of workout, if you like sculpting, burning body fat and really working on your lean muscle, ladies, I want you to check out that pinned comment below for the Bodyweight Beast program. Now, don't let the title fool you. It sounds pretty masculine, but these are some fantastic exercises that are going to really help kind of get you that ripped look, that lean, toned, muscular, gorgeous look that we all love. There's a lot of these exercises I include into my workouts. So if you click that pinned comment, you can find out all about the Bodyweight Beast program. Start adding these into your workouts to look fabulous. Again, I'm Coach Tonya. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to click that notification bell and the subscription button so you never miss any of our great free video content. Take care, be well. Talk to you soon.